What's going on, family? Dublin Odinson here, and welcome back to Star Citizen. I'm really once again with my shield brother Root. Root, you want to say hi to the people?
Hey, everyone.
All right, family. Invictus, it is Anvil Day. Yeah, look at the big old anvil sign in the back. This is the last day for the hall. I think in 2 days we have Drake, and that will be back there at the event's gone. So let's check out what Anvil has. I think, what is it? The Valk is the only one we don't have.
Valk and the Gladiator. And the
Gladiator.
Ooh, I am spludge going.
Yeah, this has not been a good patch for Root. Root has been chunking all the way through. But we'll see what we got. Street vendors, love it. Oh, dude, we only got one hall. Hall 1 and main hall, that's it.
Wow, I mean, they have enough to fill a lot more than that.
You think so, right? Well, there we have the Carrack, the first great starship that everybody clamored for. And I gotta say, I am not a fan. I have never been a fan of the Carrack. I don't like it. I know
Tier
a
1
lot of
med
people. Yeah, Tier 1 medbed. It was our medbed for the longest time, but I'm just never been a fan of the Carrack.
There are far too many doors, and there's only one way on and off. The back elevator really needs to go all the way to the ground.
All the way to the ground, yeah. Yeah, a lot of the ships that I don't like or I have a problem flying, they only have one way on, and it's usually a fucking ramp.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
I mean, I wouldn't mind even if the secondary elevator went all the way to the ground and that was the secondary way in. I don't necessarily like the secondary elevator because one, it's small, and two, it only goes up to the tech deck. It doesn't go up to cartography.
Yeah, like these cargo things.
I mean, in
The
true...
ship doesn't open.
Yeah, it doesn't open, but it's one of those Star Citizen Soon moments that these are going to be modular bays.
Yeah.
Sadly, like
that
how
means they'll fuck it up.
Yep, just like how the tally was ruined, they'll probably ruin this by charging for every module.
Yep, CIG is taking the that microtransaction thing way too far.
Yeah, it has a lot of features that aren't implemented in game yet, so it's got a lot of wasted space.
Whole lot of wasted space.
It's a big ship. It's a nice tier 1 bed. I mean, we've had some good fun in it, but other than that, that's all it's for anymore. And ever since other vehicles can respawn now, it hasn't left the hangar.
Yeah, we even threw the Nursa in the back of my Corsair, and we used that as a poor man's Carrack.
Yeah.
Easier to fly around it.
Easier to fly, more firepower. You have pilot-controlled guns at that point.
Yeah. And a lot of missiles. Whole lot of pilot-controlled guns. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Alright, well, here we have the Arrow, which was one of the first small fighters that pulled me away from the Hornet for a bit. This was a lot of fun. It was the PvP meta for the longest time. I don't know if it is anymore. I haven't followed the PvP meta in quite some time.
Yeah. It's small, it's nimble, it's pretty fast.
It's a good ship.
Yeah, just small.
It's a really
now
good
with
ship.
Master Mode, it's got some problems, but...
Yeah, easier to hit.
Yeah.
Not as fast.
Nope. Just beware if you're in it and you find yourself in front of a Ion or an Inferno.
Yeah, you can get taken out. Now here is a daily driver. The C8R Pisces. We are always in this little sumbitch. I absolutely adore this bird.
This is if you're going for the smallest ship you can daily drive, I would choose this. Only because it's slightly cheaper than the Titan. I mean, for daily driver, like starter daily driver, I'd always recommend the Titan.
Absolutely.
But this is awesome because of the med bed. You can fit 3 people in here safely through quantum.
Yup.
Got a little bit of storage in it. Yeah.
And a respawn point. Now that this
And
is a respawn point again, this is amazing.
yes.
We just park this out in front of bunkers. We go in. If foul things happen, no big deal. We spawn here, go get our stuff. Everything is kosher. Everything is cool. Groovy and gravy.
This actually came out during the respawn shortage, when we couldn't respawn in tier 1 or tier 2 or tier 3 beds.
Now the regular Pisces is fine.
Yep.
It's got a little bit of storage. It's got three seats, 2 jumps, and a pilot. I mean, it's fine, but you can't get over the damn med bed. You just can't.
Yeah.
What else?
If you happen to go and buy a Carrack, you do get a Pisces with it.
Yeah, you get the original Pisces.
Yeah. Well, it depends on which. Yeah. It depends on which Carrack you had bought or you buy, but yeah. If you buy the Expedition Carrack, you get the Expedition Pisces. If you buy the standard Carrack, you get the standard Pisces. But I think now you can only get the standard. I don't think you can get the Expedition anymore.
All right, so to the far left, past the arrow, I think that's the Gladiator over there. One of the ships we do not own.
Yeah. Only because there's a better offer.
Yeah, it's
better offering.
2 pilot-controlled guns. I think size 2s or 3s they are.
I don't even remember.
Yeah, I think those are size 3s. And then 2 size 3 up on the top for cannons, for a turret that cannot be slaved. And then I think you've got like 5 size 5s or 5 size 3 torpedoes.
There's size 5 torpedoes on it. I think it's 3 size 5s, just like the Harbinger is.
Yeah, and
then you have an assortment of other missiles as well.
I think this thing needs a rework. It's been out for a long time. It could use a rework. It's a cool ship, but they've made other ships that do better. Yep. And CIG's having a habit of doing that.
Yeah, the Harbinger. Yeah. I mean, it's granted the Gladiator's a little more nimble, and a little more stealthy, but the Harbinger is, you've got better shielding, you have a better jump drive,
firepower,
and you got better firepower.
All right, so let's see. It looks like nothing behind it, so we're gonna go under the Carrack, and I think I saw the turtle over here. What a wonderful, useless ship this is. The Terrapin. I own it in game. When I first got into Star Citizen, there was only a handful of ships that I wanted. This was one of them. I absolutely adore turtles in real life, and that's what it reminded me of. It's just a shame that it has no real purpose. We don't have, scanning in the game is not really important. And the whole center of this ship is just for this scanning bed, or seat.
Yeah.
If any ship needs modularity, if you could turn this into a little people mover or a cargo, this would be a cool little bird. But other than that, it has no purpose.
Supposed to be a data runner scanner?
Yeah.
Or not a runner, but
You're supposed
data scanner.
I believe the selling point back in the day was it jumps first through the wormholes and it scans for routes. It's got high defense, which it really doesn't. It's only got a size 1 quantum drive, which isn't fast. I think it's got 1 size 2 shields. I could be mistaken. But yeah, it's supposed to have a lot of armor. When you've got a shield that comes over the cockpit. But yeah, it's supposed to be like a forward operating scout. But I don't see a point to it. At least not yet. Maybe later, but not yet. Alright, let's head over to Event Hall 1. Once again, we see the F8. And I'm really disappointed that they don't have an Invictus skin for the F8. The first time that we were able to buy it in game, or own it in game, they did not give us the friggin' skin. I was really hoping for an Invictus skin for this. Oh, well.
I mean, if nothing else, it'll be like the Hornet. It'll just be blue instead of blue and gold.
Yeah, but still, any skin would be cool. We don't have anything for it.
Well, you don't.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't. Okay, now we've got the Hornets. There's another F8 over there.
All the deprecated ones, or the ones that are going away.
The F7A Mark II.
This is the Mark 1, isn't it?
I thought this said 2.
Oh no, this is the 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
the F7A Mark II. Which, if you did the Overdrive event, you have a token for. I have the token. I just didn't use it. I've got the token. I'm probably going to melt my Hornet because I have an F8. I don't really need it.
Yeah.
Though it's a beautiful bird. Here's the other. This is the F8C. And I believe...
This is the F7C Mark 1.
Which we just heard that they are now retiring. This is your last chance to own the original Hornets. They're getting rid of them, which I think is absolutely trash. But it's just a marketing ploy just to bump up the sales.
Yeah.
But, I mean, this was the original fighter. And the original, I think, Kickstarter, I think Chris Roberts was sitting in a Hornet, quote unquote. You know, it was all CGI and stuff, but I think he was sitting in a Hornet. I know this was my first fighter. And speaking of the Hornet, this is the Hornet's big older sister, the Valkyrie, which we would own if we had a purpose for.
If it wasn't useless.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's got a bunch of drop ships, and I'm sure that if you have a bunch of friends, that's cool, but we don't. Yeah, so there's no real reason for all those. I never understood this part right here, like you, nope, you climb up. Oh, somebody was coming down. Come on, guy. There you go. Break dance your way down. You guys really got to take off the auto climb ladders thing. Come on. Finally. So you think this would be closed off, like an airlock, up here where all the people are sleeping, instead of having a big open gap right here. It's a cool ship. I like the style of it. I love the name of it. I mean, the Valkyrie, for God's sakes. But it's just, we don't have a purpose for it, and I wish we did.
Yeah.
Also, this ladder's a pain in the ass. It's got these...
All ladders are a pain in the ass.
It's got these cool little side guns. You can jump on the side and pew pew pew. Just won't let us shoot anything right now.
At least you can actually climb back in, too.
Yeah, nice. This, the Hurricane, this used to be one of our go-tos for quite some time. Before the Scorpius came out.
Yep.
This was a fun bird to run with. 2 size 4s up front, 4 size 3s up top. Got a handful of missiles. You were nimble, you were quick. But the Hurricane came and it's just a better bird. Or the Scorpius came, sorry. And it's just a better bird.
Yep.
At least for us.
You got, well, the pilot has 4 size 3s as well as the co-pilot, or the co-pilot having 4 size 3s.
Yeah.
And the 4 size 3s just out DPS the
2 size 4s.
You can even run 3 size 3s if you want and still be outgunning these 2 size 4s.
Which is dumb.
Yep.
You'd think a size would up the DPS exponentially.
Yeah.
well.
Or at least by a large margin.
Yeah. And here we have the legendary F8C Lightning. This thing's got 8 guns, a mix of size 2s and size 3s. She's a broad girl, so if you get on top of her or below her, you've got plenty to hit. But I love this bird. If I'm fighting alone and I'm not in my Harbinger, this is what I'm flying.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, that is a damn fine bird. This was one of the few that I wanted when I first got into the game. And I'm glad I have. Even though I think the price tag's a bit too high for what it is.
Oh, yeah.
I think the holodeck is it, huh?
I think so.
All right, family, we overlooked the hawk, which is easy to do. She's a small little bird. This is another one I owned in game, and I bought during the concept sale. She was touted as the first bounty hunter ship. This was before the Stalker, I think, was even out. What the hell happened to the bed? This doesn't look like a bed to me. So this used to be a bed you could log in and out of. It's supposed to be a cell. You're supposed to knock out somebody, and then you lock them in here, then you fly them wherever you're going. But that doesn't look like a bed anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's supposed to be.
I don't know, I'm not seeing a button or an activity on it.
Like a tractor or something? What the fuck is that?
Oh, wait, here it is.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that used to be I mean, I remember EVAing out, getting into bed, logging off back when bed logging was a thing. Yeah, that looks like there's supposed to be something attached to this. Like there's going to be a prison cell or something attached, like standing up right here, and then it folds it in.
Probably. They probably put one of the cells that's in the Stalker or something in there.
Yeah, because doesn't that look like an attach point right here? Like they'll be standing in a pod.
Yep.
And then it drags it in and locks it up. Huh. Anyway, this thing's got a plethora of guns. I think it's got like 6 size 1s and 2s. And it's got a EMP, which is rather small. Which I don't like EMPs because they make it so you cannot change your shot group. Everything is on your left or right click or whatever. Because your left click is going to be your EMP. So having a mix of like distortion, energy, or ballistics is not really practical.
Yep.
Still, cool small bird. I use it as a shuttle for right now. We got some ground vehicles and a large group of people. Holy shit, they love their ground vehicles down here. Here we have the Ballista, which is a rolling pew factory. Looks like a bunch of missiles. I think there's another one that's just a big laser turret.
If I remember right, these are size 7 missiles.
Another cool thing, but no gameplay for, unless you create it yourself.
Yeah, some people use them at like Jump Town and stuff to kind of lock down the area. But yeah, there's no other gameplay for it.
Yeah, you're an A2 away from no longer being on the map.
Yep. Well, the nice thing is that their radar signature range is minuscule. So it's like 1,000 or 1,500 meters, I believe, before these show up.
So within range of attack?
Well within range of the missiles. And if I remember right, this thing can easily take out an A2.
I'd like to see or test that.
Well, I've got it. We can.
Yeah. The Centurion is the pew version.
Yep.
Laser turrets.
Yeah, the Centurion was designed to be, or intended to be, a defense vehicle for the Ballista.
Yeah, cover fire.
Yep.
And then this one is the Spartan, which I think is the APC.
Yep.
Yeah, armored personnel carrier. Basically the dropship of the land.
Yeah.
Or a taxi.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if there's anything in the holodeck.
Looks like there's a couple things in here. There's going to be at least probably the Liberator and something else.
Yeah, the Legionnaire and Liberator. Oh, this is the Crucible. Oh, this is the flight carrier, isn't it? Or no. I think you're right. The Crucible
repair
goes into Forge. Yeah, this is the repair ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, you land on here to get repairs, which is awesome.
Yep. Coming Star Citizen soon.
Coming Star Citizen. This is one that they're never
actually. I
don't
even think it's Star Citizen soon. I don't even think it's on the roadmap.
And this is the Legionnaire. This is the border, isn't it? This is supposed to like lock onto ships and create a air hole for them so you could drop in.
I think it locks onto the docking port and forces the door open. So that way boarding. You can board ships.
When operation calls for a hostile takeover an enemy vehicle or station, the Anvil Legionnaire is ready to report for duty. With 8 drop seats, versatile docking options, and advanced security infiltration system, even the most difficult of boarding actions is feasible with the Legionnaire in your fleet. So it's going to be a pirate ship.
Yep.
That's all it's going to be used for. Pirates are going to get on this, and they're going to attack cargo ships. That's what this is going to be used for. All right, so this is the Anvil Liberator. This is the carrier, right?
Yep.
Yeah, transport.
Carrier for small and medium fighters, I believe.
Yes, to jump through like large jumps and stuff that they can't normally do. You will park them on this, and you will fly this from probably Stanton to Pyro type deal.
Yeah, the intent is that they'll eventually shrink the range of small ships. So it may be that your fighter can't even make large jumps here in Stanton anymore. If you want to make a large jump without stopping for fuel, you park on a Liberator and get a ride.
I know that things are the way they are now because they don't have all systems in place. I just really think it's shitty when they get us used to, like, I could jump from one end of the map to the other in my Hornet. I've done that for 10 years. And then all of a sudden, because they put a ship like this, they want to make gameplay for it, they take that ability away from us. It irritates me. Yep. But I know, it's an alpha or whatever. I get it. Still shitty. All right, family. Well, that is it for Anvil, and that is it for Invictus 2024. We got to say goodbye to not only Invictus, but this legend, the Hornet here.
Yeah.
I hope they don't take it like out of game. I love my Ghost. I might not use it a whole lot, but it is one of my favorite birds. I used to work on F-18 Hornets, and this reminds me a great deal of them. I just wish the air takes in mine were this big. Duck diving would be a lot easier, I'll tell you that much. All right, family. Well, what do you think of this year's show, Root?
It was a slideshow for most of it for me, so it's there's some stuff. It would have been nice to have all the Mark 1s here on display. They could have filled one room with it.
Yeah.
It's not bad. The holos are the normal kind of promise to provide.
Yeah, we'll never see those.
Yeah, we'll never see them. Not anytime soon, at least.
I can't remember a single thing that's been in the holo deck that actually came to floor.
The Fury. I think it was in. Wasn't it in the holo?
I don't remember it ever being in the holo. Family.
Oh, it came directly.
Yeah, that was direct to flyable. Family, if you could think of one ship, just one, that was in the holo deck that came to fruition and is now in game, please put that in the comments below, because I can't think of a single one. Like,
I can think of one that'll be in by this time next year.
what's that?
So the Idris.
Yeah, okay. Maybe a year from now.
It's not in yet, so
it doesn't count.
Next year's,
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't think of anything that's been in a holo that was the X1 was in the holo for a while, wasn't it?
Maybe.
Little,
is the X1 in the game?
Bike? Yeah, it's in the game now.
Well, maybe the X1 was. But I mean, if you can't put a friggin' bike into the game, I was thinking, because they have like the Kraken and the Idris and the Nautilus and all of these massive ships that are put up like carrot on a stick, like, oh, buy me now, and then we never see them. Like DrakeCon, we'll be back in 2 days for DrakeCon, and they'll probably have a holo of the new Ironclad, a big old Kraken-like cargo ship that will not be in game for any time soon. But it's on sale if you want to buy it. So there's that, I guess.
Well, it will be by Drake Day.
Yeah, on Saturday, I believe.
Yeah.
All right, family. Yeah. Well, we're going to call it here. Thank you for joining us. I hope you guys enjoyed Invictus. We'll be back on Saturday for Drake's their little crash show.
Defense Con.
Defense Con, yep. Which I always like. So, yep. You want to say goodbye?
Take it easy, everyone.
All right, family. Well, from here at the slideshow, if the Valkyries don't take us tonight, we'll see you tomorrow in the next episode. You guys drink one for us, we'll drink one for you. Take it easy, family. Gonna miss these birds.
Yeah.